Good morning. This morning I am going to take one more load in. It's already loaded, already done, ready to go. When we get back, got some work around the farm to do. You know, I know we haven't had any rain, and I know there are a lot of guys out there that haven't had rain a lot longer than us, and I truly do feel for them, but this around the house, it just looks great. Despite having absolutely little to no water for the last month or better, looks great. Even the beans look good across the street here on the 120. They're looking good. These are going to be ready to spray soon. Anyway, off to the elevator. Okay, we are done with that. That contract is done, 10,000 down. I did go to Napa. My dad called and he needed some exhaust clamps for his car. And anyway, I had to park kind of out of the way because you can't fit that truck in the parking lot. So I parked down at the bar and I walked across the street and got the hose clamps, and was on my way back and I found a $20 bill just laying on the ground. So it's about time my luck turned around here. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this battery out of the back of my truck, get it on the charger because I was using it a little bit the other day to weed eat and around the farm. And I'm going to set it on the charger, get it charging because I'm going to be running a saw, some other odds and ends today, getting this place cleaned up, finishing up the weed eating and getting some trees out of here that just we don't want around here.
Jack down.
Let it all the way down?
Not all the way down, slowly.
Oh, okay. How much do you trust me?
You baby. Hold on.
Okay.
And these brackets, I put it on the way they had it, but that does not appear to have been right.
Those hanging brackets?
Yeah, it's hanging back here. Hold on.
Look good all the way up front.
Well, you gotta have a certain amount of clearance.
This is not cooperating.
You sucker. Hold on.
Sledgehammer?
How we doing back there? Do I need to come to the back now?
Maybe a little. You are dropping it, so.
I know I am. I'm pulling it. Yeah.
There you go.
No?
No, there it is.
We'll stop there.
Probably good.
If I can get the socket off. The knuckle's coming apart.
Here, let me see it. You got a hold of it. There you go.
Knuckle's coming apart. Do I have a little more clearance?
No, but you don't have any less clearance, let's put it that way.
I don't have what?
You don't have any less clearance, let's put it that way. But you didn't gain any. Unless I can pull that down a little bit. Still feels about the same here. Oh, that's a little better. Leveling out the muffler there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I had to spread that to get it to fit, and now it won't, the clamp won't fit. So now booger up the thread. Yeah, it fits one side really well.
Oh. I didn't see it. I was paying attention to the exhaust. Get on there. Yeah. Just need both hands. Not enough. Get one on there. Let's get one on this side and then push it up.
You think that'll work?
Well, that won't even thread.
Yeah, it's because I buggered the thread.
There we go. Okay. It's at least on there. Can you get that? Can you get the...
Probably not.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
How many do you need?
2 of them. It looks to me like it needs tipped, but
Towards you.
this side needs to come up, it looks like to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I won't swear to that
You go to the back.
because I am
Check.
laying under here on an angle, so.
It looks pretty good.
You think it's all right?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
If I can get out of here.
I don't have glasses on, so I really don't need light. There was 3 different places they had mounted the exhaust on this car. So there was 3 different holes back here on each side, and instead of just picking one, I just welded bolts in all 3 of them so that I had someplace to hang to, and that may not work.
You ready?
Yep,
It's not gonna fall apart.
it better not. If it does, I'll torch it.
Oh, it looks like you're in the clear.
Didn't move.
So you drilled, you just put a bolt in every hole.
Yeah, they had 3 different places they had mounted the exhaust in the past, and I just used them all.
See, well, you only got 2 over here.
Is there? Okay, well then, only 2 there. But.
Just so that you could find out which one it was.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue, so
Yeah.
I just... maybe what I'm going to have here is a standard 9/16 box end wrench.
A standard 9/16 box.
Not this ratcheting wrench, with another, like a 5/8 or 11/16 for torque.
Okay.
Wow, that's tight. Gobs of clearance. This is the fuel tank, that's important.
Can you get it up above the drive shaft?
Yeah. I can go to there. Other side.
I think I can get it on the other side. Can you come down one, maybe? Or at least turn it down one, maybe?
That's the next one.
Go back to the other one. Can you pull it down some?
No. But what I could probably do is get your wrench on there and then put it on.
There we go. I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
Is it on there?
Yeah. That felt pretty tight, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go and just leave it. It's a whiz nut. Did you think that needed another pull or not?
We can. We can give it one more. It's gotta go.
I can't get to the next one. Oh, there it is. Just don't break the bolt. I don't have any extras there.
That is that side done?
Yes, that side is done. Other than I will, like I say, double check them a little
Okay.
later. Well, and I may
If that's the case.
weld them to make sure they don't move too. Just put a bead on them quick.
Well, yeah, that's what I was asking, if you were going to do that or not. But okay, well, Dad needed some help putting the exhaust on that one side. He absolutely hates exhaust, so I don't blame him. But I think we got it. So now that that venture is tackled, he's still got to put the other side on. But while he's messing around getting that stuff together, I am finally going to head out here, grab the saw and stuff like that, and get these trees out of here, get everything weed whacked. It actually gave us a little time for that battery to charge anyway. It may be fully charged now, so I don't remember if this actually needs bar oil or not, but I'll check. I have used it quite a bit. It looks full. I don't know if it's full or not, but I guess we can always just put more in it until it totally comes out of the saw here. Then we'll know it's full. But tightening the chain is literally just a big knob here that you turn. And you don't want it so tight that it's not coming off of the bar here. You want it kind of to where you can pull it off about 1/4 of an inch or so. It's probably good. You don't want it to come off and don't want it to come off while you're using it. There we go. This is coming down on the Cadillac, by the way.
Yes, I know it is.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay.
This one I really want to push to here to start.
Yep. Oh, these trees have just been growing like wildfire. And they've gotten so big. This one might fall on me. Get out of here. Okay, for our last tree, I need to grab the genie because it is too big. We don't want it falling on the crops. It probably will anyway, but it's the one way back there by the shed. He originally let that one grow because we just put that shed up not long ago. And we really wanted the dirt to stay. And he was like, maybe the roots will kind of keep the dirt in place there instead of washing away, because we have water. This whole barnyard is kind of at a decline all the way out to that field, and it rushes like terrible. And it was cutting the dirt away from the building. Anyway, it's time for it to go now. We're thinking we'll just telescope this out, keep it away from the genie, be able to grab that tree. May or may not work. Probably still fall in the crops, but if we can try to avoid it, that'd be great. Should I cut this off? Or just cut through the whole base?
I'd cut through the whole base.
Okay.
And I think you need to cut this way, because the forks are going to keep it from coming this way. It's going to want to go that way.
Right, so I'll cut a little this way and then come back for it. Close.
That's where I thought it was going.
Beautiful. Didn't even have to chain it up. Now you should be able to just hook it, drag it out of there. Forward. Okay. Heck out of here. Ugh. That's a big tree. Hasn't been there very long. But yeah, you can see why you wanted it to stay there. See how bad that was cutting? He put that tree there to kind of keep it from washing so bad into the field. And it worked, it did its job. But like I said, now it's time to go. It was getting a little big. I have to cut that up now. Get it put on the burn pile. It will never come back with this stuff. Tordon. You gotta make sure you got every little sprite, little sproutling. Otherwise it will grow back. Like this little guy right there. He did. Okay. And again, we left this tree for the same reason. It's still cut a little, obviously, but my gosh, you should have seen it before. He's thinking, to heck with cutting it up, I'm just going to throw the whole dang thing on the burn pile. Now she rolled a little bit, but she'll get burned. Okay, we'll go ahead and get all the rest of these trees picked up. And I can start weed eating a little bit, maybe mow the yard. I don't know whether I should or not, because honestly this grass is dying. There's little water here. I told him I could drag it up there for him, but I think he just wants to roll the genie. You're on 3 tires. You're off the ground. Oh, nothing to it. Let me get this other stuff on there. There was a few stragglers down here at the end. They were hiding from me after we moved this big tree. And they thought they were going to get away from me, but guess what? I don't care. I don't have the nippers anymore, but I'm chopping them down with the saw and they're getting out of here. 'Cause otherwise they will be as big as that last one we just cut down. That's better. Well, that job's done. I pull the crap out of the saw. Obviously, for the bigger trees, this really doesn't work. Although that was a pretty big tree that we took out of there. It was, that big around. But we've got I want to say like a 48 inch or 40 inch. I think it's a 48 inch bar back there. It's not a Farm King. I can't remember the name of it. It is a steel. We've got 3 of them actually. And he's looking to sell one, if anybody wants one. Because we don't need 3 chainsaws, 4 chainsaws now. But, okay, that's done. Well, Dad got out of the bean chemical. We're gonna put the sprayer in the back of the Ranger now. Went ahead and took some chemicals back that we didn't need anymore. So the plans have changed. All right, that ain't working. I don't even know why I tried putting it that way or lifting it that way. Ooh. Okay, so change of plans. Dad decided to get all the chemical out for the bean products, Dad decided to get all the bean product out of here, the chemicals that we're going to be spraying the beans with, get them all organized. So he took everything out of here. We got the sprayer in the back of the Ranger for if he wants to go clean up waterways and things like that. And we're going to put these back in order of how we want them. Probably get the Enlist bulk tank put in the back of the truck. Get the glyphosate out of the back of the truck. Switch everything over. So sometime in the future, we should get a rain, I hope. We've got a chance in the next 2 days. And then I think that's when we're going to start spraying these beans, because they haven't really been growing at all. It's just been hot and dry. So it's not really time to spray them yet. They've just been stalled out so bad. And so we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, now we get a chance to rain Sunday. And so we're thinking we'll wait until after that. Well, 2 days from now. It's supposed to rain, so we're thinking we're going to wait for that. And then if it does rain, hallelujah. But if not, I think we're just going to spray anyway, because it's time to get the second pass down on these beans. Get these weeds killed. Oh no. We had another one.
I forgot that was in there.
I just returned 2 of those.
Yeah, and there's another one.
She's gonna yell at me for bringing that one. I just got done returning some chemicals and stuff that we no longer needed. I forgot one in the back of the truck, and it was a bag of AMS, which when it gets wet, turns to stone. Just a bag of solid concrete, basically. However, it hasn't rained in over a month, so it's still good. So I guess there's one positive that we got out of not getting any rain. We saved a bag of AMS that cost like $3 for the bag, but hey, every little bit of money counts. That's probably good, yeah. Dad just absolutely loves that Genie. The old white, you know, it did the job with the loader over there, but it ain't this, you know. Crab steering, the front and rear steering and all that, and just being able to see. Well, Dad ended up needing a little more help putting that other side of the exhaust on there, so the exhaust is officially on his car. He can now start working at getting the car running. He's gonna finish putting up all the parts on the engine compartment and getting the radiator put in and all those odds and ends. Maybe we can hear it run here shortly. If you've made it this far, feel free to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Dad and I both read it, so if you got any questions, just ask. We'll see you in the next one.